His episodes were among the top viewed episodes on Def Comedy Jam, but comedian Teddy Carpenter is much more than Def Comedy Jam, a DC legend, and also now a social media superstar. He joins us this morning. Mr. Carpenter, how are you, sir?
What's going on, man? What do you mean, an internet superstar, man? I got like 3 people following me, man.
Well, you know, Teddy, I told you this off the air.
And
I've
2
been
of them
amazed.
are my parents. I don't have that many people following.
I've been amazed because I actually saw your Instagram numbers just like boom, boom, boom. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and, you know, they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but I remember we had a conversation and you said, Mark, I'm about to start doing this Instagram thing. Yeah. And, man, you have really exploded on that. And so, first of all, welcome to the show. Good talking to you. How you doing, brother?
How you doing, man? How you doing, man? We talk a little bit every so often, man. You'll surprise me with a phone call. I'll get a personal call out the blue. How you doing?
I'm good, man. So,
Yeah.
Teddy, you know, your comedy, again, a lot of people know you from Def Comedy Jam,
Yeah.
but of course in the area people know you for deeper than that. You had your own comedy show. Again, you know, you're an entrepreneur. You're a well-rounded person, and you know, in a sense, it's almost like you're having a revival, I think. So, Teddy, talk to us about how's the world different now in comedy than it was, you know, 20 years ago when Def Comedy Jam exploded?
Oh man, it is so different in terms of being able to be. You know, at one point you could just say anything. The world was free. You know, people would judge the material based off of how funny it is. Now you have to, I still say what I want, but you have to really sift through the material now because the world is so sensitive right now. You know, everybody's in a group now. They'll write a letter on you in a minute. You know, they'll just write a letter. I don't really care, man. I'm to the point where, hey, you know, in a couple of years I'm gonna retire and get on a boat and cruise off. So I don't really care. But I mean, you know, it is a different dance now. You know, the whole thing is just different. Yeah.
And you got 5 shows this weekend at Baltimore
5
Comedy
shows.
Factory. Talk about what can people expect. I mean, people saw you on Def Comedy Jam, but you're much more than that. What can they expect when they come see Teddy Carpenter?
Well, you know, my style has changed over a course of years. Sometimes I like to just be a storyteller. You know, it just depends, man. You know, I think this week I'm going to do a lot of current event, you know, what goes on. When I come to Baltimore, I have a routine. But when I come to Baltimore, this is my time to freestyle. So I'll freestyle, you know, whatever comes up, comes out the first 2 or 3 shows and see how it feels because, and a lot of times I'll end up doing 5 different shows.
Well, it's interesting, Teddy, because I was just looking, you know, over your old stuff, and you are a couple different people. Like, you know, you got the Teddy who you can do impressions. You know, you got the Teddy who really did the physical. Of course, you have a couple of physical bits that people remember. You know, Big Les as your hands.
As my hands
you
back
lifted,
in the day.
You know, you lifting.
I used to pick you like it tickles you to death, but I used to pick up some fairly large women back in the day. Yes.
But also, like you said, also, you know, if you watch your Instagram, it's the political commentary from you too. So is that what happens, man? You've been doing something a long time and you're good at it. You kind of have a whole bunch of different sides.
Yeah, you know, age. I mean, age. You know, you want to let people know that you're conscious of the world and what's going on. You're conscious of everything that's happening as far as politics are concerned, and you always, no matter what, you want to keep the pulse. You know, want to have the pulse of the city. That's why when I come to Baltimore, man, it's so wonderful because a lot of people come from D.C. A lot of people, Baltimore's always backed me. This is like home. It's always been a great show when I come here. So, you know, I always say back by popular demand because when I leave, I immediately start getting phone calls. When are you coming back to Baltimore? When are you coming back to Baltimore? And you see I'm wearing my purple. You know, I got my stuff. It's like a bluish purple, but it's still purple, you know. But, I mean, this is like a second home to me, man. There's no question about it.
Also, Teddy, as an entrepreneur, I remember this call, when COVID first started, you started doing those masks, And by the next time I talked to you, you had contracts, you were doing teams, you were doing businesses, you're doing hospitals. I mean, that side of you, man, I didn't even know that existed. You've been an entrepreneur all these years too, huh?
Man, let me tell you, that mortgage make you do things that I was taking ankle pictures on the internet. I was doing anything to get that money through the door, man. That covert, we didn't know what was going to happen, man. I could have got money, that PPE money, but I didn't know what was going to happen. I ran through the bank account, people were panicking, and I just, first thing, I always printed, always did graphics and things like that. So, the mask, luckily I got a couple of contracts with the police department, housing authority. It's a number of contracts that I got that was able to take me through. I love comedy, but at that point, you had to put it on the back burner for a second.
Well, this weekend, it's back to the front burner.
Yes.
Legendary Teddy Carpenter
Yes.
in town. Once again, Teddy, how can people reach you on Instagram, by the way? We wrap things
Man,
up.
my Instagram, you know what? On this show, Mark, I think I'm going to get 1 million people, brother. At Teddy Carpenter. If y'all come at Teddy Carpenter, I don't care if you don't do anything else today. Sign up at Teddy Carpenter, and I would appreciate that. And I guarantee you can wake up and laugh at some of the stuff I put up.
Definitely.
I put up some pretty good content.
All right, Teddy, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate everything, man. We're out of time, but I got a shirt for your wife.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
I got a shirt for your wife.
All right, Teddy, thanks so much. Teddy
right,
Carpenter
buddy.
joining us on the show. Now, for the first time this year,